name is Aerosyn-Lex Mestrovic. I'm an artist, designer, and calligrapher based here in New York. So the piece is entitled Atramentum, which is Latin for a black liquid or a black substance, commonly referred to as ink at that point in time. And the piece started as an extension from my previous collaboration with Fake Love, which was my film, Scriptura Vitae, and we had always intended to do an interactive component, and this was sort of born of that. We developed this sort of language and started to think about how we could involve the viewer into becoming the artwork, where our piece is essentially, it's incomplete until the viewer steps inside, activates it, and interacts with the artwork. And so that to us was something very special. You know, I'd love to work in the gaming industry, so that's something that's been so pivotal to me throughout my whole life. I love gaming. My good friends run an amazing gaming magazine called Kill Screen, and we always have these conversations about really the future of gaming in its collision and interaction, not just with sort of the gaming public, but with larger media as a whole. For me, I've grown up on series like Metal Gear Solid, and that's something that I've always looked forward to for playing, and I love the narrative aspect of it, but also the attention to detail there. And for me, I think there's artists that are doing great stuff with gaming as a medium too, where they're telling stories in a fine art process, but through coding and through sort of interactivity. There's a great way to blur the line between what people think of as gaming and also presenting it in a new sort of way to where it can be something of high concept and high value and high production value, and enjoyable, but really have a real deep-seated root of interactivity to it. I think that's really exciting.